So we have two fans, one representing each side. We've got the Arsenal fan, Jamie Kent, and Manchester City fan, Matthew Kerr, who joins us now. Good evening to you both. Jamie, I'm going to start with you. Look, after today's result for Liverpool, I'm guessing it is actually for both these teams a must not lose, you'd have to say.
100%. I mean, we're now, 6 points behind. If we lose tomorrow, it's a big gap already, and we're in September. That's quite scary. It'd be a huge game. I think the crowd at the Emirates would know that as well. We just simply cannot afford to lose it, or even draw it. Respectively, I think we can't risk it.
Jamie, I'm going to get straight in, mate. This is why we signed Gyökeres, right? To score in these games. I don't care about scoring against Leeds. I don't care about scoring against none of the other teams. I need Gyökeres to play well in these games. Is this where you judge Gyökeres?
100%. It's all good score against, with all due respect, your Leeds, your Foresters, whoever else may be against him a season. These are ones you've got to score, and you've got to win us for 3 points. Win us these games and carry us towards the trophies. We saw Haaland come in for City and just breeze everyone away. Whether you were Leeds, whether you're at Arsenal, whether you're United, Burnley, anyone. Gyökeres got to do similar. He has to. And
then, would you say that Arteta has no more time now? Because he's spent the better part of £1 billion. He's got all the players in that he's wanted. The Arsenal have backed him. He has to deliver some kind of, whether it's Premier League or the Champions League, because I don't think anyone really cares about the Carabao Cup no more. No disrespect to the Carabao Cup, but teams like Arsenal, City, Liverpool, they don't really care about them.
Within reason, look, if we get to the last week of the season, lose out in goal difference, you go fair credit. If we get to a final of Champions League and lose out to PSG again or Barcelona, wherever it may be, you got to go, okay, sometimes hands up. But if not, we can't be, come February, March time, 10 points behind. We can't be falling out of Champions League at the quarterfinals. That sort of stuff, that's a big issue. But if we get there, then you consider it then.
Matthew, I want to bring you in because otherwise it'll turn into an Arsenal loving with Jay and Jamie. Look, City have had their wobbles.
I love football.
City have had their wobbles this season, but you'd have to say in those last two games they looked incredibly impressive, didn't they?
Yeah, listen, I mean, we didn't have a perfect start to the season by any means, but I think post-international break, we've come back with a bang, real reaction. Players like Phil Foden looking absolutely incredible, Jeremy Doku as well. And we're just hoping it continues. Phil, as an example, he's not played a lot of football of late. So, for him to play for the third time in 7 days might be difficult. But we're going into the game in our best possible moment, I think.
Matthew, I just also want to ask you, who's better, Erling Haaland or Victor Gyökeres?
I can answer that. I'm always honest. That's Haaland. It's Haaland.
Yeah, that's not a debate for me.
Yeah,
it's not a debate.
That's not a debate. But there are other
Haaland's
debates
broke
out
all the
there,
records.
though. But Matt, one thing I would like to ask you, though, because we always go back to the conversation about Haaland. I mean, Haaland, again, unbelievable goal scorer. But against the bigger sides, in open play, he struggles to score sometimes. He struggles to affect the game. And when he doesn't, as a Man City fan, what's your thoughts on that? Because when I watch football, I look at it and I say, okay, if you're not scoring, you need to affect the game in another way. What's your thoughts on that when it comes to Haaland and he's not scoring?
I completely agree with you. I mean, last season there were so many times where the team as a whole weren't performing, and you needed your big players to go outside of their usual roles. For example, Haaland dropping in deep, dragging the team up the pitch, and he didn't. But you saw in the Manchester derby, I think he made the second most clearances or something crazy. So, there's already been that shift from Haaland, a mentality shift. FA Cup final, he had a penalty, gave it to Marmoush. I think this season, tomorrow,
do you think that he gave it to on purpose, or do you think he didn't fancy it?
I think he just didn't fancy it. I think he just thought Marmoush, he was in pretty good form since he came in, and just give it in. But that's in the past now. I think Haaland now, if he gets a chance tomorrow, if he gets a sniff, I think it's going in the back of the net. I think he's got the eye of the tiger back, if you will, and he's beginning to look like the leader that I think he's slowly but surely becoming at City, and it's a matter of time before he's captain, I think.
All right, just before you both go, just score, please, prediction. Jamie, you first.
2-0.
Obviously,
Arsenal,
to Arsenal.
obviously.
Yeah. What do you think, Matt?
I'm going to go 2-1 City.
All right. Okay.
I'm going to go 3-1 Arsenal.
We don't care what you do. Thank you very much, gents.